I didn't start this boat refit to heal. I didn't start filming videos or painting or creating again because I thought it would fix anything. But somehow along the way, it did something I wasn't expecting. This season of life has looked very different than I imagined. Becoming a mom changed me in ways I'm still learning how to understand. I love my daughter deeply, but I also feel like parts of myself have gone quiet. Not gone, just quiet. And this boat behind me, our Pearson Triton, has become a bigger part of that journey than I ever expected. If you're new here, I'm Jessie. I'm learning sailing, parenthood, and the slightly unconventional life one step at a time. When we started refitting this boat, it was supposed to be practical. Fix the interior, clean things up, learn how systems work. But what I didn't realize was how much I needed something that asked me to slow down. Sanding wood, painting walls, sitting quietly while something dried. Progress wasn't fast, and maybe that's why it worked. Around that same time, I started filming. Not perfectly, not knowing what I was doing, just documenting what was in front of me. And something about pressing record, about creating instead of consuming, gave me a small sense of direction again. Even on days where I felt foggy, even when motivation was low, I had something gentle to come back to. I also started dabbling in watercolor, just color on paper. And for someone who felt like her world had suddenly become very loud, watercolor and refitting this boat felt quiet. But for me, healing didn't come as a big moment or a breakthrough. It came in small chunks. Picking up a brush, touching something that I was rebuilding, creating something that didn't need to be useful. Looking back now, I can see that the boat refit mirrored something happening inside me. Things didn't need to be perfect to be beautiful. Progress didn't need to be fast to matter. And rebuilding, whether it's a boat or yourself, is allowed to be slow. That realization changed how I see this entire sailing journey. So moving forward, I want to add something small to the end of each video. I'll add a quick time lapse of me painting, something inspired by sailing that week. Maybe it's a light through the cabin, the water outside the port window, or just a feeling I couldn't quite put into words. It's not meant to be impressive, and it's definitely not meant to be perfect. Just a quiet nod. Joy doesn't always come back loudly. Sometimes it returns softly, in color, or in motion, or in creating something just for yourself. And sometimes you just find it by accident. If you're in a season where things feel heavy, I hope it reminds you that peace can exist alongside that. Thank you for being here, for watching, for walking through this chapter with me, whether you knew I was going through this chapter or not. And if you're going through something of your own, I hope you find one small thing that feels like breathing again. I'll see you next time. And as always, thanks for sailing in. Catch you on the next wave. Mermaid out.
Do you think our microphone works? Let's see if it did.
Hi, I'm Jessie, the mama behind the Suburban Mermaid. After years of suburban life, I'm trading cul-de-sacs for coastlines and sailing around the world with my family. My husband Jay is a lifelong sailor, but me, I barely know port from starboard. What I do know is that I want our daughter Jojo to grow up chasing sunsets instead of schedules. So we're downsizing our lives on land, fixing up our free sailboat that's been sunk twice, then setting sail on adventures on the lake and the ocean. Subscribe to follow the adventure as we navigate raising a family by the water, poolside, dockside, and beachside, and prove that you don't need to know everything to start a new dream.